Shonen Jump may have stepped in it. Now, I don't know what the repercussions for what they just did is going to be, but by the time you're watching this video, I'm hoping that they have cleared up the massive error and mistake, shall I say, that they made. That, yeah, I know how the Japanese companies are, and if this was an error and it wasn't strategic marketing, because now everything feels like, hey, let's throw some shock factor, this could be bad. I've seen how these Japanese companies get down. It could get bad. So I was scrolling through the Twitter timeline, because in case you don't know, I don't really do much of the spoiler stuff anymore, like once in a blue, but honestly, I'm kind of starting to leave that behind. So I'm really right now, even as of the recording of this video, mostly blind to what's about to happen with a lot of manga. I'm just not keeping in tune with the spoiler stuff. I'm preferring more of the actual, enjoyment of catching it all at one given time. Like, I've just changed, But I do know that these companies are very strict about their IP, including when it even comes to the West. When it comes to even the West, they don't play. I remember back in the day, and I've told this story before, but I gotta tell you again, that One Piece was almost snatched away from the West for good from Funimation, not 4Kids, from Funimation, due to an accident where they uploaded an episode ahead of broadcast schedule in Japan. Over here in America, they had to do this whole big apology tour, basically. They had to send, have fans make a bunch of doves and send a whole bunch of paper cranes as a wish, please don't take One Piece away from us, over to Japan, because it was really bad. And in retrospect, I wouldn't be surprised if that was them trying to get some gossip going over here for One Piece, and they never really were going to do anything again. I don't know. It's just, you never know anymore with these companies. But either way, I've seen time and time again, including the fact that they constantly attack YouTubers and whatnot. They're not fans of stuff like this, because Shonen Jump seemingly accidentally posted, I don't want to say a teaser or spoilers, what do you want to call it? Basically, the cover pages and a little bit like, hey, the chapters of Dragon Ball Super and Boruto are out, alongside, again, the colored cover pages, which all of that technically is supposed to be a surprise, right? Like, they are very strict about it, but they had posted it accidentally, and that could be problematic. Now, when people clicked on the link and tried to go to the chapter, there was still that countdown thing that says, hey, you gotta wait X amount of time, but the fact that the colored cover pages was released, that is technically releasing it before street date. And what makes me think, if the Japanese companies are still on that BS that they were on 12 years ago, where they try to snatch One Piece, Toei try to take it away from Funimation, they could be like, oh, Shonen Jump, Shueisha, whoever, you put out our colored cover pages for our upcoming chapters a day before they release in our homeland of Japan, where we make most of our profit for these manga. That could be bad. It could turn into nothing, but I've seen with the Japanese companies before, when it comes to the anime and manga realm, that section, they don't play. I mean, for crying out loud, it's not even just anime and manga. Look at gaming. You know how Nintendo gives it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put no Nintendo nowhere in your videos if you want to actually make some bread. You know what I'm saying? New chapter coming in 14 hours. But on here, it says, Boruto Naruto Next Generation's Chapter 70. Shikamaru uses his legendary wits to try and fend off an attack from the all-seeing Ada. Read it free from the official source. And they got the cover page of Amado, and then they also have a page from Dragon Ball Super 84. Goku reflects on the bravery of his father as he prepares for the next fight. Read it free from the official source. So part of me feels like this is incredible marketing, because a lot of people are going to be like, yo, what are you doing? Oh my god, and get people talking. There's that possibility. Or it could be that they stepped in it, and we will find out eventually if Shueisha or Shonen Jump comes over with that pimp slap and be like, Nani sore? Sore wa desu ka? Daijoubu? No. It's gonna be bad, lads. So let's hope that this just gets, I don't know, swept under the rug, or it was, intentional to begin with. Because again, I don't rule out the possibility, and that's why I like that, I have regulars that watch my videos. Never rule out the possibility that this is all a ploy to get people like me to talk about it. That's gonna get people like you to talk about it. That's gonna in turn benefit them. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the jury's still out for me when it comes to whether or not Will Smith and Chris Rock's situation was legit. So you never know, lads.